Hey, what's up you guys? Aftershare Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Person of Interest. This is season 4, episode 4. Let's get into the episode.
Are you at the school, Mr. Reese?
Academics really aren't my thing. Maybe you should be on this assignment, Professor?
I have quite a few assignments of my own, including papers to grade. Or I had papers to grade.
Gonna have to tell your students your dog ate their homework. So our new number's in this grade school.
One of them, yes.
It's a good thing everyone probably has copies of it on their computers.
Along with that of her 14-year-old brother, Malcolm.
Could be dealing with a domestic issue. Have you located their mom?
1412 Hazen Street, Rikers Island. I'm afraid their mother's in prison on a weapons violation. The father's deceased, and I have yet to locate any relatives.
So they're in the system.
Foster children, it seems that school is the one constant in their lives.
Today, there's no sign of Tracy anywhere.
Perhaps a fellow student knows where she is?
No one's gonna get caught dead talking to a cop. Not in this neighborhood.
Funny, I didn't have any problems getting Malcolm's friends to talk. Although one of them did ask me for my number.
Have you located Malcolm, Miss Shaw?
Negative. He didn't show for school today. Looks like you're gonna have to work your magic after all, John.
Excuse me, have any of you seen Tracy Booker today?
Bye, though. Let's go, girls.
Wait, all right, I'll play you for it. And hopscotch.
Don't go hurting yourself, old man. Want us to drop a dime? It's gonna cost ya.
Good news, Harold, I got a lead. Bad news, I need more petty cash.
Need I remind you, Mr. Reese, that our recent deposit has to last for a very long time. Where are you?
I'm sure he didn't give them like $1 million. Probably gave him like 20 bucks.
Tracing the route.
The children go to separate schools, across town from each other. You'd have to leave at the crack of dawn to be on time.
I think we're the ones who are too late. Just stumbled on a crime scene. Let's hope the kids aren't here.
Excuse me. You're tampering with our evidence.
Detective Riley, homicide.
Agent Lennox, DEA. This is my partner, Thompson.
What exactly happened here?
Normally I'd say you can read it in our report, but since you asked so nice, I'm willing to share.
Knock yourself out, Riley. I'll call it in.
No colors, no bandanas, and no ID.
It's the Brotherhood.
You've heard of them. It appears they were making a drug trade with the Armenians.
Looks like the only thing they traded were bullets. What went wrong?
I've heard the Brotherhood's leader strikes a hard bargain. Maybe the Armenians didn't like his negotiation tactics.
Dominic.
DEA's been trying to lay eyes on him for months. No luck. You?
No.
Dominic's smart. Lets his men handle the drug deals.
Who's left standing?
Armenian. Doubt he'll make it through the night. And a piece of muscle with a gunshot wound. One of Dominic's boys. Unfortunately, he's not talking either.
Guessing the Brotherhood didn't hire him for his conversation.
I got a puzzle here, Riley. You got 2 4-seater vehicles, 8 gangsters, and 1 large bag of heroin.
Only piece missing is the drug money.
We tossed this building and the cars. It's not here.
So who took it?
Given the street value of the heroin, I'd say that's the $500,000 question. I'm betting whoever it is won't make it till sundown.
I managed to track the Booker children via their government-issued Metro card. They exited the 5th Avenue station.
5th Avenue. Don't suppose the children ditch school to go shopping?
Funny you should mention that. They're buying new clothes. It would appear that the children have stolen the drug money.
Think you can intercept them before someone else does?
I'll do my best.
I need to use the bathroom.
Can't you hold it?
Wait, Malcolm? Tracy?
You got the kids, Professor?
I've lost them. I hope it's not for good.
Hello, Harold. I must confess I've missed our little chess matches. Where have you been keeping yourself?
Guess you could say that I decided to go back to school.
I imagine you'd fit in rather well in academia. And yet here you are. Please. I've heard about the missing drug money. The little thieves who stole it.
John's trying to get the children to safety, but he needs time.
And you want me to play mediator again?
We would be in your debt.
You already are. I can control the Armenians, but you'll have to deal with the Brotherhood yourself.
John seems to think that you've tried to contact their leader.
Dominic, he's proven to be elusive. Perhaps even more elusive than you, Harold.
I'm just a man on a subway train.
A humble teacher. I played that role once myself. And John's a detective now. I'm curious, why the sudden career shift? Something has changed. Something fundamental. And I'm not just referring to how you and your friends operate. I think you know what's happening. And I think you owe it to me to tell me the truth.
Times may have changed, but I'm afraid we're both in the dark.
This is Wall Street. Next stop is Schools. Stand clear of the closing door.
You volunteered us for a septuple homicide? Septuple is in 7?
You're the one who told me to take this job seriously. Be hands-on, remember?
It was a big number.
Hands on some of this paperwork.
Where are your manners? Can't you see that Agent Lennox is waiting for me?
She's not the only one looking for you. Your friend Link, the Brotherhood lieutenant you arrested, released from the joint 10 minutes ago. Brotherhood found an underage corner boy to take the fall for him. He confessed everything. Link's getting offered a misdemeanor charge. Accessory after the fact.
I'll deal with him later.
Not if he deals with you first.
I'm afraid we may not have a couple of hours, Mr. Reese.
It's a good thing we know someone who can hack the kid's phone.
It's considerably more difficult than it used to be. I was up on the cell phone providers, but I lost that capability along with the library. I'll have to start from scratch.
Oh, let's hope Shaw's having better luck.
Why do we not ask Ruth? I mean, she's really good at that stuff too.
We at the hospital.
Change of plans. We're not going to General.
What?
Here's subpar anyway.
Ain't no EMT. You a cop?
You got a name, tough guy?
Boys call me Minnie, because I'm big.
Okay, supersize. I want you to call your pal Link. Get his location. Guy like you in your line of work. You know a killer when you see one, right? Hurry.
Yeah, how'd you get this number?
Yo, Link, it's Minnie.
Minnie. Word is you got in some trouble with the Armenians.
Nothing that can be handled. Where you at?
Boys are gonna be on the corner of Broadway and Reed. 10 minutes.
All right, tough guy, I'm gonna make this real simple for you. You do what I say. You live. And don't get any ideas. This trigger's faster than your fist.
Why can't we just go through the front like normal people?
Because normal people don't carry bags of cash. All right, front's got security. We go up there, they take our money.
But it's not really our money. Those guys, we took it from.
Our damn. All right, they can't hurt us. Come on, this way.
You just go straight to killing. Not even like gonna try and make some kind of trust with them. They're kids.
Tops to the cherries rolling.
I'll flush them out.
I think I made your friends angry.
That our man? Man, she got our boy. We gotta retrieve him.
You know dominance rules. Just forget him. Let's go after this grain. Little man and his sister can't be too far. Get it.
Detective Riley, I'm here to help. I'll get you back home safely.
We ain't got a home. All right, not anymore. T, you still got that squirt gun I gave you?
Watch out, it's pepper spray. I think you met your match, Riley. You kids want to make it out of this garage, so do as you're told.
Might have a new calling, Lennox.
You got the kids detected. I'm coming to get you now.
Lennox is already asking questions. Can't risk breaking cover.
You want to play kindergarten cop? Suit yourself.
Got a call for backup.
Call on the way. That Brotherhood soldier I arrested. I forgot to mention his name was Link.
Telling me you're the only other person the Brotherhood wants to gun down more than these
I'm
kids.
telling you, we should get off the streets right now.
DEA's office is across town, but they're sending backup.
Sure, it's safe. What about the mole?
I called my partner, Thompson. He's the one guy I trust.
Might be the mole.
I'm Agent Lennox, but you can call me Erica. I work for the DEA. Do you know what that means?
We got TV.
Okay. I need you to tell me about the drug exchange. One of you must have seen something.
Well, what if I did? Does that mean I have to testify against the Brotherhood?
Right now, we're just trying to make a case against them.
What about the money?
We'll have to admit that into evidence.
We can't. We need it
Need it for what?
to get our mom back.
Their mother's in Rikers for an unregistered weapons charge.
It was her punk-ass boyfriend that was the problem. She tried to throw him out, and he got all loud and mean.
So the neighbors called the cops. They found the unregistered gun.
She ain't even shoot it. Put her away anyway.
And you two went into the system.
Ain't even in the same house.
Only time we get to see each other is when I walk T to school in the morning. But if our mom gets out of Rikers, we could be a family again.
So that's why you took the money.
I got research. Plenty of people have been caught with unregistered guns and haven't gone to jail for it. A good lawyer. It's what we need. Talking Ivy League, dream team. But a lawyer like that, you gotta pay to play, up front.
So you bought these new clothes to impress an attorney?
You know any prize lawyers gonna take on 2 foster kids from the hood?
We get it. You want your family back. But stolen drug money's not gonna solve anyone's problems.
But stolen weapons money, that's gonna solve our team's problems. Last episode.
Wanna be the man, you gotta have a plan. We're not giving up that money.
All right, Minnie, sit.
Where are we?
Depends. You tell me what I want to know, it's a pit stop. You don't, it's your final resting place. Now, where's Dominic?
What you gonna do, little girl? You gonna beat it out of me?
Little girl?
Is that what you would do?
Why bother asking? You and me, we ain't even close to the same.
I don't know about that. I got a hunch you can take the pain. You might even enjoy it. Like me.
Oh, so now we're gonna be friends?
Seems like you could use a few. Your boys know I have you, so how come Dominic hasn't sent anyone?
Maybe because he knows I can handle my own.
Well, maybe. Or maybe you're just not worth the gas it takes to find you. You're in the first stages of shock, sweaty, thready pulse, loss of color. You can either stall until you bleed out, or you can just tell me where Dominic is.
I tell you, what do you think will happen to me? Just end up in another basement.
You give me his location, I will get you out of Dodge. Come on, Minnie, be smart. Play the long game.
Ain't no long game for guys like me. Just a game. Doesn't make a damn bit of a difference what you do or who you do it for. Dominic ain't no different, just another man like all the rest.
Sounds like this Dominic's a lot smarter than that.
Couple years on top, he'll burn out or get wasted. Only one rule. We all die in the end.
Agent Lennox been gone a while. Think she ran into trouble?
Got a feeling that woman stared trouble in the face more than a few times. Sure she's fine. What's up, Lionel? Yeah, you can thank me with a prime rib, maybe some twice-baked potatoes.
You placing a dinner order, or is there a reason for your call?
You know that septuple homicide you saddled me with? I got a lead off one of the cell phones. A number. Brotherhood banger called it from the scene of the crime.
So?
Then you want to have a chat with Dominic? This could be his number, but you'll only get the call at once.
Better make that call then. Where'd you get that phone?
Agent Lennox gave it to me. Why?
Is your apartment partner?
Seems the DEA does have a mom working for the Brotherhood.
Why would she tell you that? Why would she tell you that, though?
Word, huh? So we don't have backup.
We do, it's just gonna take a little longer than expected.
Sit tight, I'm on my way.
You better make it quick.
Like, I'm not surprised. That is what I was thinking. But the problem was, like, why would she tell him about the mole if she was the mole? It was just kind of obvious. Like, I don't know.
No, but she said the cop and the kid are here.
Bitch, you're gonna need to in Fusco.
8 minutes, based on current traffic patterns. Can you hold off the Brotherhood until then?
That's the plan.
Miss Shaw, have you located Dominic?
Not exactly, but I had a chat with our big friend. Left him alone to cool off. The guy's angry his boys didn't come looking for him.
Saving a piece of muscle's not high on their priority list.
Well, they should rethink their priorities. Muscle's gonna be looking for a fight.
And you think he'll confront Dominic?
Oh, I think he's just mad enough to do it. Our guy's a little fish, but he could lead us to the big one.
So throw the minnow back. You two ready? Let's hit it.
I've changed my mind. I don't want to go.
Tracy, do you still have your squirt gun? Good. Good, come in handy. Because we're gonna play hide and seek. Don't worry, I'm really good at this game.
Right, this is all my fault. That gun the cops found on my mom. Mom lied. She said it belonged to her. She wouldn't even be in jail if it wasn't for me.
Why'd you have a gun, Malcolm?
Just wanted to protect my home. All I did was make it worse.
You're right. It is your fault. Doesn't mean you can't make it right.
How? Money's long gone.
Let's get out of here and we'll worry about the rest later.
You got him, Harold?
He's on the move. I'm impressed, Miss Shaw.
Yeah, big guy was strong, considering how much blood he lost. Of course, I did loosen the pipes.
I was referring to how you were able to plant a tracking device without our friend noticing.
Oh, I planted one on you, Fusco. Hell, even John haven't been caught yet.
Remind me to stop inquiring about your modus operandi.
Hurry.
Don't move. Yo, you the dude that missed us?
Sorry.
It's okay. I'll be over soon.
You got that right. Slide that piece over here. For Shorty springs a leak.
Easy, guys. I'm NYPD.
We know who you are, Detective Riley.
Have you met my partner?
Nice to meet you.
Glad you can make it, Lionel. Sorry about all the paperwork.
I'm getting used to it. These guys don't quit.
We ain't never gonna be safe.
Take your sister and hide.
How many rounds you got?
Enough, I hope.
Hey, kiddo. Don't cry, you're gonna be okay.
Not why I'm crying. We're supposed to stick together.
Lionel? Where's Malcolm?
Oh dear.
Gotta have a plan. Yo, you in there?
You better have something to say worth hearing, little man.
I got something you want. Want to make a trade. My life for my sisters.
You're stupid.
Think you're forgetting something? You want your money? You deal with me.
We'll be catching up real soon.
Just trying to make it right.
You can't make something right by doing something wrong. I give you my word. Go. You take care of your sister.
We're done, detective. We got a lot of catching up to do.
Hell of a night for a drive.
We have got to stop meeting like this. Turn around nice and slow. Maybe you guys do more than your laundry here. I gotta hand it to your boss. Dominic's found a way to move a lot of smack. You know the drill. Now, where's the one place no one bothers to look?
Excuse me. I've been expecting this. How was the fishing trip?
Came up empty on Dominic, but I found something else your friends might be interested in.
It's for you.
Who the hell is this?
The negotiation party. Release Detective Riley and forget about the book of kids.
What if I don't?
Or I huff and puff and burn your house down. But I don't think you want to tell your boss that you watched his stash go up in flames, now do you?
Say I'll let the detective go. I don't want to know you're gonna back off.
I'll leave you a parting gift. Minnie here can keep your drugs company.
Yes, it's not your lucky day after all.
Never said who you worked for.
You're right. I didn't. Tell your boss I'll be seeing him soon.
I had a little chat with your social worker. You've been assigned a new home. Together.
Impressive. For a dead man? How'd you get Link to let you go?
Turns out I can be pretty persuasive. Speaking of which, I got you a consultation with a lawyer. Dream Team, Harvard Law.
Got a few articles I could send you. People versus Ryan Jerome. Brian D. Aiken case.
You know what, Malcolm? I think you'd make a good lawyer.
I was thinking about being a cop.
Is that right?
Like you, but I shoot less people. Want to be the man, gotta have a plan.
The seat taken?
It's a free world. At least it used to be. Something troubling you, Harold?
The last time we met, you asked me a question.
And you lied.
I'm afraid the truth would put you in grave danger.
I didn't know you cared, Harold. I've been in danger before.
No, this is something altogether different. All I can say is, you are right. The world has changed.
I suppose there's no going back.
Which brings me to the reason I came.
A hint, Harold?
Advice for these troubled times, and a little thank you. It's the location of the Brotherhood stash house as of 5 hours ago. No doubt the drugs have been relocated by now, but I know how dedicated you are to studying your adversaries.
I suppose you want to know if I identify as Dominic.
I suppose.
It's a tricky business. Playing a game in which you're unsure of the pieces.
And in this game, I fear that losing is not an option.
You're like a cat. Got at least 9 lives. I was worried he was gonna lose a stash though.
H is safe for now.
bitch made you take her to the location?
Chick was tracking me. Couldn't shake her. Had to leave her to something of value so she'd back off.
I want to send somebody for you,
But you were just following orders.
yeah, I wish I Rat would have did the same. Caught this chick stealing crumbs.
I can explain everything. Where's your boss?
You just met him.
Oh.
They always underestimate you.
Okay.
Too.
Little man's got a good head on his shoulders. Kind of kid should be working for us. Spring his mom, make sure he knows who pulled the strings. Ball find his way back to us. Hearts and minds.
What about that cop Riley and that bitch that was helping?
Still trying to figure out what game they playing.
Seems like they're not playing by no rule book.
Cops dangerous, but he's no different than us. There'll always be cops like there'll always be gangsters. Only one rule.
What's that, Dominic?
We all die in the end.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, well, that was Person of Interest, Season 4, Episode 4. It was an okay episode. I guess it set up more of this Brotherhood, and we learnt, you know, who's in charge, in the end there. The kids were cute, I guess. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.